Guys, I wanted to give you my 19-week update. So what happened in my week 19 was pretty non-exciting. I didn't do too much, but in week 19 I did get to have another ultrasound done, and I guess that was exciting. So I went to an ultrasound place that was affiliated with my doctor's office. It was in a different location, of course, but it was through the same hospital, basically. So I went there, me and my husband, and the lady seemed a little bit unhappy to be doing her job. I won't say that she was unhappy to do her job, but she wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't expecting her to be enthusiastic or anything, but I was expecting her to be like, "Hi, how are you? My name is da-da-da, and this is, I don't know." She was just looking at my baby and like, "Oh, this is her arm, these are her legs, this is her hand." I'm like, "Oh, okay, don't be any more excited if you don't want to." I mean, I'm sure they do this all day, so they're like tired of looking at babies, maybe. Maybe that's the issue, I'm not sure. But she seemed kind of dry to me. But regardless of the fact, she said, she told me she told me how fast the baby's heart was beating, which was 142. The baby's heartbeat has been going down a little bit, but I know that's normal as they get bigger, and the amount of activity they were doing. And when she was beginning to look at the baby looked like baby was asleep. She had to like bounce around on my stomach a little bit to kind of make her move and all that stuff. And she also gave us another confirmation that she is a girl. So as of now, she's a girl. I know mistakes can be made, and you never know until your baby's here. So, but I believe in my heart she's a girl too. And we're excited about that. So, yeah, she looked at her hands, she looked at her feet, she looked at her legs, and her arms, and her head, and she measured her belly, just all types of things like that. Looked at her bladder and her kidneys and her heart, of course, and we got to see her little heart beating and all the 4 valves in her heart. And yeah, she had her arms up by her face, and I mean, the first ultrasound experience was amazing. Maybe because it was the first time, but the lady was very nice. She wasn't like jumpy and enthusiastic, but she was like, "Hey, this is her, you get to see this, and it's a girl," and it was more exciting. This lady was just like, ugh. But we did get to see a lot more of the anatomy of the baby, and she told me that everything is looking great, and I'm measuring right up to date, which is 19 weeks, and yeah, everything is looking wonderful. Let me think about what else. Did she say anything else about the baby? No, I don't think she did. But we got some more pictures, and she also gave us a CD-ROM, and I don't know. I just want to say I was glad that I did schedule that ultrasound with the ultrasound tech place, because it was a more warm feeling. The room was large, there were couches, plus a big screen, and this room was kind of tight and little. It had a little chair and a little screen. Either way, it's exciting to see your baby, whether the person's excited or not excited. So I just, am excited for all you other moms out there who are getting to that point, that get to find out the gender of your baby, or have your first ultrasound, or maybe this is your first ultrasound where they're gonna, just tell you that everything is going smoothly and going well. It's just a great feeling. So, I'm excited for you guys out there too. And I wanted to show you guys the swatches. My husband got extremely excited as soon as we found out, I think that was week 17, that it was a girl. We had already started, before it was a girl, painting it green. And I wanted green whether it was a boy or a girl. I feel like green can be a neutral color. You can mix it with pink, you can mix it with blue, you can mix it with brown. You can do anything with green. And yeah, so, and it make it look cute. I don't, and which makes me sad. I was looking all around for it, but couldn't find it. I don't have the swatch for the actual color that is in our room, but I know the name of it. And once I get to show you a nursery tour, if you really want to know information about that paint color, I can tell you. But I have some other swatches that I wanted to share with you as well. The color of the paint that we painted our room is called feldspar, which is really weird. Feldspar. I don't know what that is, but maybe you guys do. But it's like FELDSPAR, something like that. And it's through Behr. We ended up ultimately choosing Behr because it had the paint and the primer, and the quality was a little bit better, and we were just like, we might as well just do it. But if you're on a budget, there is nothing wrong with Walmart paint. Their paint is wonderful. I have other rooms in my house that are painted with the Glidden paint from Walmart, you know, with and without primer. I don't know if they have, there is a brand at Walmart that does have the paint and the primer, and I'm not sure if it's Glidden. I'm not sure. It's one of the other. It might be the Glidden that has the paint and the primer. But this is a pretty color, I think, for a nursery. This one's called Classic Key Lime, and we were looking at that at first until we, you know, just ultimately decided. And then there's some greens. Like, these are some other greens. This is, like, intense green, but I feel like the lighter ones are very pretty for a baby, which this one is Essence of Spring Willow. That one right there, this one here, see if my camera can show it, it's this one. It's kind of the color of what our room is in feldspar. So if you are looking for a Walmart price and kind of the same color we're going for, like maybe this one, which is Misted Pale Mint, or this Essence of Spring Willow. So try one of those, I don't know. And of course, they have thousands and thousands of different green swatches, and purples and pinks if you want to go down that route, and blues and things like that too. But I thought green could be neutral. So if you're doing a nursery, I would say pick a color that's neutral, because if it's a boy or a girl, you end up painting the room pink, and imagine coming home with a little boy.